I've been coming to Tällberg on and off for 20 years now. I've probably been here, I actually need to count, 6, 7, 8 times, something like that. I don't come every year, because that might get boring, but I come every couple years. And I come for essentially 4 reasons. One, most importantly, for the people. Not just the people I've known over the years, but there's been some absolutely terrific connections made and nurtured over many years, but new people. Partly because the Tällberg community is, for better or for worse, better and worse, I guess, incredibly diverse. So it combines very consciously science and business and government and NGOs and technologists. And there's not very many places where you can get that kind of grocery store approach to meeting new people. So people. Secondly, ideas. We all live in a world of ideas. We all spend an awful lot of time reading, thinking, talking. But this place allows you, in a semi-focused way, to latch on to new ideas and to examine old ideas, and occasionally let the two collide, and there's even some learning out of that. Thirdly, I won't say it's for the weather, but I will say it's for Tällberg. I don't know this place that well. I've only been here 10 times maybe total, but I love it. It is, if all of Europe was like this, Europe would be a better place. Fourth, part of the approach of Tällberg, and it's really a learning approach, is the integration of thinking and culture, of art and music and poetry and people and talking. And partly it recognizes that we have both a right brain and a left brain, and you learn with both, not with one. And again, Aspen does that. Tällberg does it. I think actually Tällberg does it better than Aspen, but that's a different point. And I don't know anybody else that does it even remotely as well. And I've got to say there's probably a fifth point, and this is a word from our sponsor, I suppose. I have enormous respect and affection for Boo Ekman. I've known Boo since the late 80s, which is now getting to be a long time. He is a force of nature. Sometimes that's a good force, sometimes it's a bad force, sometimes it's a hurricane, sometimes it's an avalanche, but it's a force of nature. And I have always found that he doesn't teach me very much anymore, I must say, but he forces me to learn. And I think that's a far more valuable thing, and it's part of the reason why I do have such deep affection for Boo, and hence for Tällberg.